Right, hello everyone, and welcome to Warren's Team Talk. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope that you're all well and having a great day. And I hope that life's treating you well. So, what I'm doing today is I'm going to preview this upcoming weekend's Premier League matches, which is match day 30 of the Premier League. So, we're in the home straight now, everyone. The home straight. I can't believe it. It only seems like yesterday that the season was starting. And here we are now on the 30th game, or the match day 30th of the Premier League season. It's wild. It really is wild. Anyway, before we get started, I just want to apologise to everyone for being so late. The reason I'm late is because StreamYard was refusing to upload my slides. Why? I don't know, but I'm sick and tired of this bloody useless software being so crap. So if you're watching StreamYard, sort it out, because it's not free, it's not cheap, so sort your bloody life out. It's shit. It really is. Anyway, so less of my ranting. So if I can just ask you to like the video, also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and please make sure you share the content around. That'd be fantastic. So anyway, so let's get on with it. We've got a comment in the chat already. It's from Dan. Dan says, hello, Warren. Hi, Dan. I hope you're well. Nice to see you, mate. And he's also put another one in. I'm here on time and back from prison. Well, that's good to see, mate. I'm glad to see that you managed to escape and get out. And McManus says, you tell him, well, yeah, man, it's not good enough. Fucking pay for something, don't even do basic stuff properly. It's crap. And Joanne says, hello, Warren, my lovelies. How are you, Joanne? I hope you're well. I hope you're well as well, McManus Sense. It's great to see you, mate. Joanne, I'm glad to see that you got your cat jabbed. That's great news. And has the Wanderer returned yet? Also, Craig's in. He says, hi, Warren. Why does a shoemaker hate his job? Because he always sees the fit. Oh, God. Mate, your jokes are... they're off the bloody scale. They really are. Anyway, let's get on with this show. So, and Craig, thanks for keep mentioning my petition on the streams that you go in. I've noticed you've been doing that. So keep it up, fella. We need to put as much pressure on this bloody club as we can. I mean, I don't know if anyone's seen those leaked kits, but they're an absolute shambles. Particularly that pink one. It's shocking. The pink one, the black one. Listen, Adidas need to understand that Arsenal's home kit is red and white sleeves, right? The away kit is yellow and blue. They can do what they fucking like with the third kit, but stop making kits with stupid colours. It's just ridiculous. So, yeah, the petition's there on the change.org website. There's a link in the description for anyone who wants to sign it. So, yeah, that would be great. Let's put some pressure on the club, and hopefully it might help them think again about offering that clown a new contract. Joanne says, took Cat to McDonald's today. Took Fonzie Cat to McDonald's today because we were early for the vaccination. We went to drive-in. I was going to say, I thought you'd taken her into the actual restaurant. Jesus. So, yeah, I hope that went well. And Joanne says, no sign of Raven. Oh, dear. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure Raven will turn up soon enough when he's ready. The McManus sense says, all good, sir. Hope you're good too, bud. Yeah, I'm all right. Now I've managed to get this bloody stream doing what it's supposed to be. I'm happy. Joanne says, there's waffle about laugh at. Like, oh no, what has he been saying this time? Jesus, it's real. I mean, that thing that Arsenal did about his birthday, that was just ridiculous. The McManus sense that I've seen the home one, that's shit. They're all shit, mate. Actually, you know, while we're talking about it, let me see if I can find them and I'll share it on the screen. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. I'm going to see if I can find them. So, it's 2022, 23 season. Right. And I'm going to share the screen in a sec so you can all see them. What are you on about? Did not match any. Right, okay. If you're going to be like that, we'll use another search because I know they're there. So I saw it last night. Right, let's try this one. Hold on. Right, okie doke. So, right, I found it, people. Just give me 2 secs. So, right. Right, I'm just going to... I'm just going to share the screen now so you can see it. Right, so here we go, people. Here they are in all their, well, I was going to say in all their glory, but it's not very glorious, is it? Let's be honest. So, yeah, there you go. So the middle one, obviously, is the home kit. And then there's a black one and also a pink one. Now, I saw some madness today saying that the kits are a nod to the old badge. Well, call me crazy, but I can't see anything that indicates in any shape or form or resembles the old badge. And stop just pissing about and bring back the old badge. This current one, this plastic crappy one that they got at the moment, it's a pile of shit. Honestly. And so, yeah. Dan says, are you ready to see Stockport County in the Prem? Oh, yeah, man. They'll probably beat Arsenal in their first season. So, yeah, definitely. Joanne says, pale pink. Yeah, it's fucking shocking. I've done all my housework, so I'm now wrestling, listening to you. Thank you, Joanne. That's lovely. The black has got a bit of Israel's gold in it. No way. Does it really say that? Oh, my God. That's terrible. And Nike shirts are the best. I don't know what ones are the best, but these current ones here that I'm looking at, they're dreadful. McManus says, just seen the rest. The home and pink one are shocking. The other one's okay, but Adidas needs to start making good kits again. The first home one we had from Adidas when we were re-signed with them was banging. Yeah, it was a really nice one. The rest of them have been absolute dog shit. Ty says, hi, Warren. Hi to you, mate. I hope you're good. Hi, Dan McManus. Joanne says, Taib. Dan says, hi, Taib. McManus says, hi, Taib. I hope you're well, sir. He says, Taib Hussein says, I'm good, McManus. Oh, that's good. It's good. It's snowing outside. Laugh out loud. Taib, is it really snowing? It's not here, thank God. But Christ, it's April tomorrow and it's snowing. That's just ridiculous. No, it don't say it, but it's gold. It's comedy gold. That's about all. Craig Malloy said, I'm staying well away from that salmon pink kit. Man, it's shocking. Absolutely shocking. Whoever designed those kits needs sacking. Joanne says, hello all. Dan Evans, not stayed for long, sorry, but I'm doing the production, so I get to set off early. See ya. All right, Dan, no problem, fella. Take care. Have a great afternoon and good luck with the production. It was snowing this morning in Thorpe Marriott. Oh dear. Ty says typical English weather, Warren. Laugh out loud. Mate, it's April tomorrow. Jesus Christ, we should be in spring by now, surely to God. It's ridiculous. I'm sick and tired of getting up in the mornings and it being freezing fucking cold. It's crazy. Anyway, so let's take that off that bloody clown. So here we go. As we go into this match day, the Premier League is as displayed. Man City are sitting top, played 29 games with 70 points. Liverpool are second, played the same amount of games, just 1 point behind. Chelsea are in third, having played 28 and have got 59 points. Arsenal have played the same amount of games as Chelsea and have 54 points. Tottenham have played a game more. They played 29 games and they've got 51 points. We've got to play them yet at White Hart Lane, don't forget. Manchester United have played 29 and they got 50 points. West Ham have played 30 games and have 48. Wolves are in 8th. They've played 30 games and have 46 points. And then it moves down to Aston Villa in 9th with 36. So the bottom end of the table, Norwich currently bottom with 17 points, haven't played 29 games. Burnley are 19th, having played 2 games less and have 21. And Watford are 18th with having played 29 games and have 22 points. And then in 17th place we have Everton. They played 27 games and have 25 points. Leeds are in 16th. Now, they have played 30 games and have 29 points. And Brentford are 15th. They've got played 30 games and have 30 points. And then in 14th, we've got Newcastle. They have played 29 games and they've got 31 points. So for me, it's looking a bit dicey for the bottom 3, I have to say. But I still think that it's not all over yet. There's still a long way to go between 9 and 10 games for most of these clubs. So that's between 27 and 30 points to play for. So anything could still happen, and any of those clubs could end up falling through the relegation trapdoor. So yeah, it's very interesting. Right, okie doke. So The fixtures for this match day are Liverpool against Watford. That kicks off on Saturday at 12:30. And then also on Saturday, we've got Brighton against Norwich. That's 3:00 kickoff. Burnley against Manchester City. That's a 3:00 kickoff. Chelsea against Brentford. That's a 3:00 kickoff. And also 3:00 on Saturday, we've got Leeds against Southampton and Wolves against Aston Villa. So there's two big derby games there. Chelsea against Brentford and Wolves against Aston Villa. And then 5:30 on Saturday, there's a big game at the top end of the table. Manchester United against Leicester. And then on Sunday, there are 3 games. One at 2:00, which is West Ham against Everton. She's got connotations at both ends of the table. West Ham going for a top 4 finish, and Everton trying to ensure that they can stay in the Premier League. In serious danger of being relegated, if we're being honest. And then also we've got Tottenham against Newcastle. Similar story there. Newcastle kicks off at 4:30. Tottenham going for a top 4 finish, and Newcastle trying to make sure that they don't fall back into the relegation zone. And then on Monday we've got 8:00 kickoff at Selhurst Park. It's Crystal Palace against Arsenal, who presently are in pole position to secure that final Champions League qualifying spot. So, there's a few more chats. Joanne says, it's not over till the fat lady sings. I know I haven't sung yet. Joanne. And then McManus says, think of the quality Adidas kits through the years that we've had. 89 away shirt, bruised banana shirt, the away shirt with the 3 blue stripes going across it. The home one from 2019. Then they do this. Yeah, man, it's crap. Whoever authorised that needs sacking, as does the person who designed it. Did you hear about the cheese factory exploded in France? There was nothing left but debris. Debris. Says Craig Malloy. Craig, you're mad. He's an absolute nutter. Absolute. You're well off key, mate. But I love it. Right, so the current form for the sides in their games. So Liverpool's last 5 home games, they've won all of their last 5. They've defeated Brentford 3-0, Leicester 2-0, Norwich 3-1, Leeds 6-0, and West Ham 1-0. They're currently sitting in second position, and their leading goal scorer this season is Mo Salah. He scored 28 goals from 34 starts and 2 substitute appearances. And then Watford, in their last 5 away games, they've lost 1-0 at West Ham. They won 1-0 at Aston Villa, same as Arsenal did. They drew 0-0 with Manchester United. They lost 4-0 at Wolves, and they won 2-1 at Southampton. Their leading goal scorer is Emmanuel Dennis, who scored 9 goals from 26 starts and 3 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 18th position. So, Joanne puts in some laughing emojis, and she says that Craig you're funny. He is. He's absolutely hilarious. And McManus says, Warren, did you have a face-off with Julian from AFTV? No, mate, because it would be like blood sports if I did that. It would be like blood sports. I'd get arrested for cruelty. It would be absolute cruelty. I would absolutely destroy him. And I've got proof that when I went on that thing with Del Boy Gunner's TV channel, well, I went in the chat. I didn't go on it. Del Boy Gunner interviewed a one-to-one interview live with Julian, and I was throwing all these comments in the chat, and one of them that got read out was, does he still stand by his claim that Mikel Arteta was the greatest ever manager? And he denied he ever said it. Well, now, people, I've got proof he has. I've got proof that he said it because I've managed to find a clip of it on YouTube. So not only does he talk bollocks, he lies as well. So there you go. Taib is saying, why wouldn't the Seed leave the casino? He was on a roll. Oh dear, oh Lord. Craig, I'm okay, mate, just resting. There you go. So Joanne's having a nice rest. Fantastic. Right, so next one up, Brighton against Norwich. Big game for Norwich. They really, I know I keep saying it every week, but they really have to get something out of this game. If they lose this one, I think it's all but done and dusted for them, really, unfortunately. Brighton, in their last 5 home games, they've drawn 1 and lost 4. And they've only scored 1 goal, which was against Chelsea in a 1-1 draw. And they've lost 3-0 to Burnley, lost 2-0 to Aston Villa, 2-0 to Liverpool, and 2-0 to Tottenham. Their leading goal scorer is Neil Maupay. He's scored 9 goals from 29 starts, and they're currently sat in 13th position. Norwich, on the other hand, in their last 5 away games, they've lost 4 and won 1. They lost 2-0 at West Ham. They won 3-0 at Watford. And they lost 3-1 to Liverpool, 2-0 to Southampton, and 2-1 to Leeds. Their leading goal scorer is Timo Pukki. He scored 8 goals from 29 starts and 3 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 20th position in the Premier League. So let's move on. Let's see what the next one is. We've got Burnley against Manchester City. So Burnley, in their last 5 home games, they've drawn 1-1 with Manchester United. They've lost 1-0 to Liverpool. They won 1-0 against Tottenham Hotspur. They lost 2-0 at home to Leicester and lost 4-0 at home to Chelsea. Their leading goal scorer is Jay Rodriguez. He's scored 6 goals in 12 starts and 15 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 19th position in the league. Manchester City's last 5 away games have seen them win 2-1 at Arsenal. They drew 1-1 with Southampton. They won 4-0 away at Norwich. They won 1-0 at Everton, and they drew 0-0 with Crystal Palace. And their leading goal scorer this season has been Riyad Mahrez. He's scored 22 goals in 36 starts, and they're currently sat top of the table. So that's the Burnley Man City game. The next one is, well, before we do that, let's look at the chat. So, Julian Smith says Pinocchio Julian. Yeah, absolutely. He just wants to be a real fan. He just wants to be a real fan. And Joanne says haircut tomorrow. What, Julian? Because I don't know how, because he ain't got any hair. Taib says, Joanne, have you tried chocolate pretzels? Laugh out loud. I don't know if you ever knew there was such a thing, to be honest. Joanne Smith, I've been looking forward to this stream. You always make your streams interesting. I try to. I do try. Thank you, Joanne. Taib, no, I haven't. Why? Yeah, good question. Why? Just asking about that. Taib, you asked the most off-key questions. The chocolate pretzels. Where did that come from? It's absolutely hilarious. We're talking about current form in the Premier League, and then you just bring up out of nowhere about chocolate pretzels. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy, but I absolutely love it. Joanne Smith says, Taib, no, I've been sampling little pastry things this week. Oh, they're delicious, those pastries, blimey. Taib says, nice one, Joanne. Joanne says, no, I'll just go over Julian Head with Mr. Sheen. I thought you was going to say with your gardening shears. Anyway. So Chelsea against Brentford, the big West London derby. The last 5 home games for Chelsea have seen them draw 3 and win 2. They drew 1-1 with Everton. They drew 1-1 with Brighton, 2-2 with Liverpool. They won 2-0 against Tottenham and 1-0 against Newcastle. Their leading goal scorer, despite all the negativity surrounding this fella, is Romelu Lukaku. He scored 12 goals from 26 starts, and they're currently sat 3rd in the table. Brentford, in their last 5 away games, they've lost 4 and won 1. They lost 3-0 to Liverpool. They've lost 2-0 to Manchester City. They lost 2-1 to Arsenal. They won 3-1 at Norwich and lost 2-1 to Leicester. Their leading goal scorer at present is Johan Wissa. He's scored 7 goals from 11 starts and 15 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 15th position. So Joanne says, Taib, not into pretzels. And Warren, have you tried porky pies? No, I think I'd leave that to Julian, mate. He seems to like porky pies. Taib had a chocolate thick shake today. Yum. Oh, he said, I had a chocolate thick shake today. Yum. Was that from McDonald's, Taib? Not Taib, sorry. Joanne, was that from McDonald's when you went through the drive-in with your cat? Right. So the next game up, Taib says, nice one, Joanne. Right. Okay, so the next game up is Leeds against Southampton. Leeds in the last 5 home games, they've lost 4 and won 1. They lost 1-0 at home to Newcastle. They lost 4-2 to Manchester United. Lost 4-0 to Tottenham. Lost 3-0 to Aston Villa and won 2-1 against Norwich City. They're currently sat in 16th position in the league, and their leading goal scorer is Rafinha. He scored 9 goals from 28 games. Southampton, on the other hand, in their last 5 home games, they've won 2, lost 2, and drawn 1. So they won 3-2 at West Ham. They lost 3-1 to Wolves, won 3-2 against Tottenham, drew 1-1 with Manchester United, and lost 4-0 at Aston Villa. Their leading goal scorer is Armando Broja. He scored 9 goals from 19 starts and 12 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 11th. And Wolves against Aston Villa. Right, so Wolves in their last 5 home games, they've lost 3 and won 2 of their last 5 home games. They've lost 1-0 at home to Arsenal. 2-1 at home to Leicester. They lost 2-0 to Crystal Palace, won 4-0 against Watford, and lost 3-2 to Leeds. Their leading goal scorer is Daniel Podence, who scored 6 goals from 16 starts and 10 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 8th position. Aston Villa, in their last 5 away games, they've won 4 and lost 1. They won 1-0 at Everton, 1-0 at Newcastle. They won 2-0 at Brighton and won 3-0 against Leeds, and they lost 2-1 to West Ham. Their leading goal scorer is Ollie Watkins. He scored 7 goals from 27 starts, and they're currently sat in 9th position. And I think there's some more chats. And Joanne says, I'll go for a Liverpool win. Yeah, I think that's a pretty safe bet, Joanne. Joanne Smith says, yep, it was lush. I bet it was, Joanne. I bet it was absolutely delicious. And Joanne says, I'll send my predictions in later. Yep, no problem. You can send them to me on Insta. You can email them to me, or you can put them in the comments if you want. It's entirely up to you how you want to do it. Yeah, and anyone else is wondering what Joanne's talking about, is every week we have a prediction quiz for anyone who subscribe to the Warren's Team Talk channel. Basically what it is, you just have to predict the results from the weekend's Premier League matches, and whoever gets the most points wins, obviously. Basically, you get 5 points if you get the result and the score right, i.e. so if you say Manchester United will beat Leicester 3-0 and they do beat them 3-0, you get 5 points for it. If you say that Man United are going to beat Leicester 3-1 and they win 2-0, you get 2 points for that because you got the result right, but you just got the margin of victory wrong. If you say Man United are going to beat Leicester 3-1 and they win 1-0, you get 1 point for that because you would have said that you would have got the right score, but the margin of victory wrong. So I made a little error just now as well. So if you say that Man United are going to beat Leicester 3-0 and they win 2-0, you get 2 points because you've got the score right, but the margin of victory right, but the score was slightly off key, right? So you didn't get 3-1, you put 2-0, and they won by 2 goals, if that makes sense. However, you say Man United are going to beat Leicester 3-1 and Leicester and United draw, or Leicester win, you don't get any points for that because you've got the result wrong and the score wrong and the margin of victory wrong. So I hope that all makes sense. Anyway, on to the United-Leicester game. So, in their last 5 home games, United have won 3, drawn 1 and lost 1. They lost 1-0 at home to Wolves. They won 1-0 against West Ham, won 2-0 against Brighton, drew 0-0 with Watford, and won 3-2 against Tottenham. Leicester, in their last 5 away games, they lost 6-3 at Manchester City. They lost 2-0 at Liverpool. They lost 2-1 to Wolves. And they won 2-0 at Burnley. And they lost 2-0 to Arsenal. So Man United's leading goal scorer so far this season is Cristiano Ronaldo. He scored 18 goals from 29 starts and 3 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat in 6th place in the Premier League. Leicester's leading goal scorer this season is James Maddison. He's scored 13 goals from 40 starts, and they're currently sat in 10th. So that's the United Leicester game. So McManus sends says, I got stuck in McDonald's drive-thru 3 weeks ago. Some boy racer, 2 cars in front of me, went to floor it out of the drive-thru after he got his order, and they hit someone's car around the corner. Nothing emotion. Well, says him fucking right, doesn't it? Being a prick. What Mikel Arteta was it? And Craig Malloy says 21 years ago we lost David Rocky Rocastle. What a football player. Rest in peace. Yeah, man, he was absolute legend. A top man. And yeah, that's really sad. It's taken from us way too early. And never ever be forgotten. What an absolute legend of a footballer he was. And never got anywhere near enough England caps, in my opinion. And his career got destroyed through injuries. Let's be honest about it. Okay, so the next game, West Ham against Everton. West Ham, in their last 5 home games, they lost 3-2 to Leeds, won 1-0 against Watford, drew 1-1 with Newcastle, won 1-0 against Wolves, won 2-1 against Aston Villa. Their leading goal scorer is Jarrod Bowen. He scored 12 goals and 34 starts, and they're currently sat 7th in the Premier League. Everton, their last 5 away games, they've drawn 1-1 with Chelsea, lost 2-1 to Norwich. They lost 3-1 at Newcastle, lost 2-0 to Southampton, and 5-0 to Spurs. And their leading goal scorer this season is Andros Townsend. He scored 7 goals from 24 starts, and they're currently set 17th in the table. Next game, everyone, Tottenham against Newcastle United. Tottenham, in their last 5 home games, they've won 3 and lost 2. They've won 3-0 against Crystal Palace. They lost 2-0 to Southampton. 3-2 to Southampton. They lost 2-0 to Wolves. They won 5-0 against Everton. And they won 3-1 against West Ham. Their leading goal scorer this season so far, no surprises there, Harry Kane. He scored 22 goals from 38 starts and 3 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat 5th in the table. Newcastle United, in their last 5 away games, they've drawn 1, won 2, and lost 2. They drew 1-1 with West Ham. They lost 2-0 at Brentford. They lost 2-1 to Southampton. Lost 1-0 to Chelsea, and 1-0 against Everton. Not sure that's right, to be honest, but still. And their leading goal scorer is Callum Wilson. He scored 6 goals from 15 starts, and they're currently sat in 14th position in the Premier League. So, Arsenal Alex is here. Afternoon, mate. Arsenal Alex has got a premiere. It's starting in 14 minutes on his channel. So make sure you go and check that out. I can't remember what it's about. If you want to put in what it's about, Alex, I'll make sure I read it out. Joanne says, I'm going to be watching the live lock-off with the haunted dolls later. Have you thought any more about your paranormal channel? I think you're going to ask me about that. Yeah, I've got a load of names, Joanne. I was going to ask you to help me pick one out because I've got a whole list of them. I'll send it to you later and tell me what you think. Joanne says, why isn't there a statue of Rocky? There should be. Absolutely. There should be one of him and George Graham. Arsenal Alex has put another chat in. Cheers, mate. Smash the like button and subscribe to Warren. It's all about Arsenal's new kits, laugh out loud. Yeah, we were talking about them earlier. What an absolute shambles. It's a shambles. And one of those kits allegedly is a nod to the old badge. Why don't we just put the bloody old badge on there and stop messing about? It's a fucking joke. Excuse my language, but it is. It's an absolute shambles. And those kits are terrible. I'm sorry. I don't like any of them. I won't be buying any of them because I don't give any money to that club whatsoever. Basically, one of the main reasons is because I haven't got any fucking money to give them. But even if I did, I wouldn't. It's an absolute joke. Right. Okay. So last but not least, we've got the Crystal Palace Arsenal match. Kicks off Monday night, 8 o'clock at Selhurst Park. And Palace in their last 5 home games, they've won 3-0 against Norwich. They lost 3-2 to West Ham. They lost 3-1 to Liverpool. Lost 1-0 to Chelsea and drew 1-1 with Burnley. And their leading goal scorer is Wilf Zaha. He scored 9 goals from 24 starts and 1 substitute appearance. And they're currently sat 10th in the league. Arsenal, on the other hand, have been in really good form away from home. But yeah, just look at the sides they played. It's hardly surprising, is it? They won 4-1 at Leeds. They won 5-0 at Norwich, 1-0 against Wolves, 3-2 against Watford, and 1-0 against Aston Villa. The leading goal scorer is Emil Smith-Rowe. He scored 10 goals from 19 starts and 9 substitute appearances, and they're currently sat 4th. Craig Malloy says, Ryan, think Palace will beat us 2-1. I think it's going to be a draw, I have to say. I can't really see Arsenal losing it, but I do think it'll be a draw. I don't see Arsenal winning it, to be honest. But yeah, I can see why you'd think that. I really can. And Joanne says, okay, sure thing. Thank you, Joanne. That's really kind of you. I do appreciate your support with all that stuff, by the way. It's really kind for you. Raphael Burton, why you think so, Craig? Because, well, I'll tell you why I think so, because I think we're shit. So the predictions game. My predictions for this weekend's games, I'm going for Liverpool to beat Watford 3-0. I'm going for Norwich to beat Brighton 2-1. I'm going for Manchester City to beat Burnley 4-0. Chelsea to beat Brentford 2-0. Leeds to lose 2-1 to Southampton. I'm going for Wolves and Aston Villa to be a 1-1 draw. Manchester United to beat Leicester 2-1. West Ham to beat Everton 1-0. Tottenham to beat Newcastle United 2-1. And Arsenal and Crystal Palace to draw 1-1. Joanne Smith says, I would like to see a big statue when they have their team photo for the first year. statue like would be the 89 squad, and the second would be the Invincibles. I would like to see a big statue like when they have their team photo for the year. First statue like that would be the 89 squad, and the second would be the Invincibles. Yeah, that would be pretty cool, wouldn't it, to have statues of first team squads? That would be awesome. Taib says, I love my pretzels. Laugh out loud. Well, you go and enjoy them, mate. Good on you. Right, so everyone, don't forget there's a link in the description of this video for a petition to get stop Mikel Arteta being offered a new contract. If you don't want him managing Arsenal, make sure you go and click on that link and go and check out the free petition and sign it if you feel the same way as me. That would be absolutely fantastic. I want to also big up the GoonerClaude Trust. They provide opportunities for kids to go and watch, disadvantaged kids to be able to go and watch Arsenal matches at the Emirates Stadium in the best seats in the house. And yeah, it's a really, really good clause. There's also a link in the description for that, so you can go find out more about what they do. And then I want to give a big shout out to all these Arsenal YouTubers. There's the Old School Gunner. Old School Gunner's really close to monetization now, bless him. So go and play his playlist out. You don't have to listen to it or watch it. You can just have it playing in the background and help him to get his watch hours up so he can get through the barrier he needs to get through to get monetized. Arsenal Alex, he's going live. Well, he's doing a premiere at 4:00, so go and check that out. It's going to be all about the Arsenal kit, so I'm sure that's going to be absolutely wild, because Alex has got similar views to me about the Arsenal. There's DrawnByDre, excellent channel again. The Aussie Gooner. Now, the Aussie Gooner on Saturday morning, he's going to be on, I think it's Northside London's channel. He's going to be on there. Prince Fold is going to be on there as well. And I'm pretty sure that it's on Northside London's channel. So that would be an amazing discussion. And usually it gets pretty heated between Fold and Northside London. It really does. Diesel Arsenal, top man. I absolutely love the guy. He did a really fantastic tribute video the other night to Claude, who he used to present on the Claude and the Bansters channel with. So yeah, go and check that out if you haven't seen it already. It's absolutely superb. And then last but not least, there's the Del Boy Gunner TV channel. Del Boy Gunner is a mad, passionate Arsenal fan. He's from Roscommon in Ireland. He's got a thick Dublin accent, but he's a top man. I love the fella to bits. Not that there's anything wrong with having the Dublin accent, it's far from it. But yeah, he's a top man, and go and check out his channel. I'm going to be on there on Friday night. I'm going to be on there with Jez, and I'm going to be on there with Kenny Ken, and obviously Del Boy Gunner. We're going to be talking about the 1998 season. So that'll be wild. It really will. I've made some slides for Del Boy Gunner, so that we'll be looking at those and having a chat about what's on the slides. It's going to be amazing. I think it's about 7:00 on Friday. We're going to be doing that. So make sure you go and check that out, because it's going to be excellent. So yeah, links for all these channels are in the description of this video. Just click on the link and it will take you straight to the channel. Make sure you like their videos, put comments in, share their content around, and make sure you subscribe to them. Excellent channels and well worth checking out. You won't be disappointed, I can promise you that. And Arsenal Alex says, I agree, mate. Me too. It's shocking. All of it. It's fucking shit. Anything to do with this club is absolute shambles. Joanne says, a big statue of them all lined up. Yeah, exactly. Have you heard they have taken all pics of the Invincibles down at the training ground as it puts pressure on the players? That is just the most ridiculous and stupid thing I've ever heard. It is. How is it putting pressure on people? It would inspire me to want to do even better, honestly. Jesus Christ, what is the matter with these people? Get them out, all of them, the fucking lot of them. I don't care. Fucking get them out. Out. They're not fucking, they shouldn't be there. If they got that mentality, is that weak, they should be fucking sacked. Never mind selling them, never mind anything. Fucking cancel the contract, kick them out. Don't fucking pay them off, fucking sack them. It's a joke. The McManus said, and Julian, yeah, fucking Julian as well. Sack that cunt as well. It's just absolute fucking shambles. And he's an absolute shambles as well. I'm sorry about my bad language as well. I really am. I must stop swearing like that. Ty says, I agree, Warren. It's pathetic. It is pathetic. So, they're scaring me. What a load of utter shite. Ravel Burton. It's Ravel, mate. It's sad, but it's true. That's crazy. It is fucking crazy. I just can't get my head around it. These players, man, they need to be... It all started with... Well, it started a long time before that, but bloody Granit Xhaka, another example of it. That clown, Granit Xhaka, saying the reason they lost or drew or whatever it was at Watford was because they were scared. Do me a favour. That is just ridiculous. And he's another one who needs to go. So that's it, guys. That's the end of my show. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to put a like on the video. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to share the content around. Have a great rest of your day. And thanks so much for watching. Also, please don't forget to keep talking. Have some fun. Enjoy yourselves. Look after your family and friends and all your loved ones, and make sure you spread some love and kindness around the world. We certainly need it at the moment. We really do. And yeah, I'll be back. When am I coming back? Yeah, well, you'll see me on Friday night on Del Boy Gunners TV's channel, and then I'll be back on Saturday for my usual Saturday afternoon show. And you're probably going to see me in a minute in the chat on Arsenal Alex's show as well, because I'm just going to go and watch that now. Anyway, guys, have a great day. Take care. Look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye for now. Oh, mate, 24-hour stream. I don't know about that. I don't know if I could cope with that. Anyway, I'll speak to you all soon, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.